In this video, I'll tell you about a chilling thriller based on true events. A young couple sets out on a romantic road trip, but things take a terrifying turn when they end up in a small town with dark secrets. Masked strangers, no signal, and no one around to help. What really happened? Let's find out. The film begins deep in a remote forest. A man is running for his life, clearly terrified, trying to escape an unseen threat. He trips over a log, injures his leg, and can't move any further. Moments later, two masked figures holding axes emerge from the trees, and one of them brutally ends his escape. Meanwhile, Maya and her boyfriend Ryan are in the middle of a cross-country road trip, celebrating 5 years together. On the third day of their journey, things take a turn when they get a little too distracted and nearly collide with a car. They narrowly avoid the crash, but the scare shakes them. Moments later, they realize they are lost. They eventually arrive in a small, unfamiliar town called Venus. Hoping for directions and a break, they stop at a roadside diner. Inside, they meet a couple who also claim it's their anniversary. When Maya mentions she and Ryan have been together for 5 years but aren't married, people around them react oddly. At the register, they overhear a strange story about a man named Jeff, who vanished after his last visit to this very diner. Back in the parking lot, Ryan tries to start the car, but the engine won't turn over. Then a man suddenly appears at the window. He introduces himself as Rudy, the local mechanic, and offers to check under the hood. After taking a look, he says the alternator is broken and they'll need a replacement part. The nearest dealer is in Eugene and it's already closed. He promises to send his assistant Dougie in the morning to pick it up. Maya asks if there's a place nearby where they can stay the night. Someone at the diner suggests an Airbnb not far from town. Ryan, growing suspicious, thinks it's too convenient and suspects a scam. He believes Rudy planned it. Maya, trying to stay calm, thanks Rudy for the help. Before Rudy can send Dougie to drive them, a local woman named Shelley offers to drop them off, saying she lives close to the property. Maya and Ryan soon arrive at the cabin. It's cozy and quiet. Maya likes it more than a hotel. While settling in, Ryan finds that the fridge isn't working. Maya finds the owner Joe's number stuck on the fridge door and steps outside to make a call. It goes to voicemail, so she leaves a message asking for a repair. Later that night, a knock interrupts their evening. Ryan opens the door to find a girl standing there asking, "Is Tamara here?" Maya answers that she has the wrong place. The girl leaves without saying anything. Strange, especially considering how remote the location is. Minutes later, they notice the same girl standing in the dark at a distance. When Ryan flips the porch light on, she vanishes. They dismiss the incident and relax, sharing memories of previous trips. Suddenly, Ryan has an asthma attack. He realizes his inhaler is still in the car. Instead of panicking, he decides to use the old motorcycle outside and drive to town to retrieve it. While Ryan is gone, Maya chats with her friend Debbie on a video call. During the call, she hears something fall inside the cabin. Thinking Ryan has returned, she ends the call and checks it out, but finds no one. A knock follows. Maya checks the peephole but doesn't see anyone. Then the girl returns again, repeating the same question. "Is Tamara here?" Maya tells her again that she's got the wrong house. The girl just stands there. Maya locks the door and sits back down. She notices her phone is no longer on the table. After searching, she finds it on the floor. Suddenly she hears a soft singing voice. She looks out the window but sees nothing. Now clearly frightened, she tries calling Ryan but it goes to voicemail. She tells him the girl came back and asks him to hurry. Meanwhile, Ryan reaches the garage and finds it empty. As he takes the inhaler from the car, Rudy arrives. Ryan explains what he's doing. Rudy says he should have called first, otherwise someone might think he's trying to steal the car. Back at the cabin, Maya plays the piano, unaware that someone wearing a scarecrow mask is silently watching her from a chair. He disappears before she notices. Later, while she's showering, he returns briefly, watching again, but disappears before she sees him. The power suddenly goes out. Maya hears something crash inside and goes to investigate. A masked person appears, and she runs upstairs in a panic, hiding in a storage room. Footsteps approach, but it's only Ryan. Maya tells him someone was in the house wearing a mask. Ryan finds a painting and suggests that in the dark, she may have confused it with a person. Another knock breaks the tension. Ryan answers but finds no one. Then they spot the same girl standing far away. He walks toward her, but she runs away. He warns her not to come back or he'll call the police. Back inside, they try to eat. Suddenly, liquid drips onto their food. Looking up, they see a dead bird hanging above them. Horrified, they scramble to close all the windows and doors. Without warning, an axe slams into the front door. They retreat to a room and lock it. The Scarecrow Man eventually breaks through with the axe but doesn't attack. He stares at them, then turns and leaves. Believing the danger has passed, they sneak downstairs. Ryan finds his phone, but it's smashed. As they try to flee, the motorcycle explodes outside. The Scarecrow returns, forcing them back into the house. They hide in the bathroom. Maya suggests Joe might have left a hunting rifle somewhere. Noticing the house sits on a raised foundation, she figures there may be a crawl space. They crawl underneath the house to escape. Maya accidentally scrapes her hand on a nail and screams. Pinup Girl hears it. Ryan yanks the nail out quickly to silence her. They make it out and run to a nearby shed. Ryan drops his inhaler along the way. Inside, the shed is pitch black. Maya lights a flame and sees Pinup Girl already inside. They search for a weapon but find nothing. Ryan grabs an axe. He hands the axe to Maya and goes upstairs to look for a gun. Suddenly, Pinup Girl attacks. Scarecrow smashes through the window. Ryan fires a shot, forcing them to flee. They head back toward the cabin and hear movement on the porch. Ryan fires again. Checking the body, they realize the person he shot isn't wearing a mask. It's Joe, the cabin owner, who had come to fix the fridge. Panicked, they jump into Joe's car to escape. As they pull out, Scarecrow's truck crashes into them. Maya crawls out, but Ryan is pinned inside. He urges her to go. She flees, heartbroken. Ryan prepares the gun, waiting for Scarecrow, but Scarecrow attacks from behind with an axe. Ryan shoots but misses. Scarecrow runs. Maya tries to call 911 for help, but there's no signal. Suddenly, she's horrified to see a corpse lying right next to her. As she tries to get away, Dollface appears and knocks her out. Ryan eventually finds Pinup Girl and holds her at gunpoint, demanding Maya's location. She laughs and dances instead of responding. Scarecrow appears and knocks Ryan unconscious. Ryan and Maya both wake up tied to chairs. In a desperate moment, Ryan proposes. Maya says yes through tears. Pinup Girl stabs Ryan. Scarecrow kicks over his chair. He chokes on his own blood. Maya begs for answers. Pinup Girl simply says, "Because you're here." Scarecrow stabs her too and knocks her over. Sirens sound in the distance. The intruders flee. Maya later wakes up in a hospital, alone and barely alive. As she sits up, she doesn't notice Scarecrow lying in the bed beside her.